My card spat back from the ATM. Odd.
He tried again.
Invalid account. The screen blinked.
A wave of dizziness hit him. This was wrong. He walked into the bank, heart pounding.
Sir, there seems to be a mistake.
John's voice was tight. The teller, all forced smiles, tapped his details into the system. Her smile faltered.
I'm sorry, sir. There is no record of you.
John laughed, a dry, humorless sound.
That's absurd. Check again.
The teller's face tightened, fear flickering in her eyes.
Sir, please calm down.
John's blood ran cold. This wasn't a glitch. Something was terribly wrong. He rushed to the Department of Transportation, a knot of dread tightening in his stomach. The same story, no record of his driver's license, no record of him ever existing. Panic clawed at his throat. He was being erased, but why? John drove home, a place that had always been his sanctuary. He needed his family, their reassurance. As he pulled into the driveway, a chill ran down his spine. The car, his wife's favorite blue sedan, was gone. Had something happened? He fumbled with the keys, his hands shaking. Inside, the house was eerily quiet.
Mary?
He called out, his voice echoing in the stillness. No answer. He raced upstairs, each step heavy with dread. The bedroom was empty, her side of the bed undisturbed. Then he saw it, a framed photograph on the nightstand, their wedding day. He picked it up, his heart sinking. He was gone, airbrushed out, leaving Mary smiling next to an empty space. He didn't exist, not here, not anywhere. John stared at his reflection in the bathroom mirror. The face staring back was his, yet it felt unfamiliar, like looking at a stranger. Who was he if no one remembered him, if his own reflection was a lie? He ran a hand through his hair, the weight of his solitude crushing him. He searched the house frantically for something, anything to prove he was real. A forgotten photo, a letter, a child's drawing with Dad scrawled on it. Nothing. He was a ghost in his own life, a phantom haunting the remnants of a forgotten existence. The phone rang, the shrill sound jarring in the quiet house. Hope surged through him. Someone was looking for him. He snatched the receiver.
Hello, Mary, is that you?
Silence. Then a voice, distorted, chillingly familiar, whispered,
It's time you knew the truth.
The voice sent shivers down John's spine. It was his voice, yet different, laced with an unsettling echo. Fear coiled in his gut.
Who is this?
He stammered, his voice barely a whisper. The voice chuckled, a hollow, empty sound.
Don't you recognize your own voice, John?
The line went dead. John stood there, the phone slipping from his grasp. The silence in the house was deafening, amplifying his fear. He was lost in a maze of his own life, stripped of his identity, his existence. As darkness crept in, John sank to the floor, the weight of his solitude crushing him. Had he ever truly existed, or was he merely a figment of someone else's imagination, a pawn in a game he didn't understand? The phone lay on the floor, its silence a constant reminder of the mystery that shrouded his life. The truth, it seemed, was just out of reach, a whisper in the void.